Have you ever been blacked out on the Vegas Strip, stumbling around, and stopped and thought to yourself, the only thing that would make this better is if I was in a fake castle? It's a castle! Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the Excalibur. This is what Vegas is about. Living like royalty for a day. Anyone can be royalty here. You can stay at this amazing castle for as low as $16 a day. It's a steal. You'd think it'd cost way more to live like Queen Elizabeth. Well, she's dead, but like the new one, whoever the new person is over there. But weirdly, the Excalibur is actually ranked as one of the worst hotels in Vegas. It smelled like mold and sewage. Horrible. You would think you're gonna stay in a giant castle in Vegas. Exciting, right? No, I will twill everyone, do not go there. It's not all doom and gloom though, some people love it. Castle without the hassle. We feel like royalty here as we stay in the suites. So it's time to find out who's right. Is staying at the Excalibur truly a royal experience? Only time will tell. Apparently this is also really authentic. They visited castles in Germany and England to make sure it was authentic, but
they sent people to study castles and then they just came up with the cartoon version? I don't get it.
Yeah, that is a little bit confusing.
To me, it looks like a Disney castle.
Please don't mention Disney. I guess they went to extensive lengths to make sure that there was no way Disney could sue them for this. So the fact that you just brought up Disney right now, you're gonna get them sued.
Disney, if you're watching, why would you sue someone for making a castle? You didn't invent castles, Walt or whatever.
Don't even try it, Walter. You know his dead body's gonna get unfrozen soon and he's gonna try to sue them for sure.
I know. You didn't invent castles.
There's actually been rumors recently that Disney's going to buy the Excalibur in Vegas to start, you know, they haven't really done anything in Vegas yet. Those rumors have been debunked. But I do wonder if Disney will ever go to Vegas. I mean, did Disney ever think they would buy the Kardashians? Now look at them, you know? I mean, who knows what will happen? I'm sure one day there will be Disney World, the Las Vegas Strip. I'm sure it'll feature a Beauty and the Beast strip show. Yes. So the Excalibur opened in 1990. This was the era when Vegas was trying to appeal to families, so they were like, hey, a castle, kids, nights, like it all made sense. It is funny to think about how it was once so heavily geared towards families, and now they host the show Thunder Down Under. We're checking it out later in the video for research, so stay tuned. We experienced the Thunder Down Under. You are the thunder and I am the lightning. Apparently, upon opening, the Excalibur was the largest hotel in the world. Sounds fake. Back then, it was way more themed. They had animatronic dragons. A moat was surrounding the entire castle. Cut to present day, no moat, no dragon, no more magic. Some people actually say the dragon is still underneath that bridge over there.
Why would they cover the dragon?
Maybe one day it'll get unleashed again. We're entering the castle. Oh, look at this. So grand, so luxurious. This is Prince Harry redhead energy. Just kidding, didn't he quit the royal family? Silly man.
I didn't know castles smell like cigarettes.
I mean, in all honesty, the actual medieval ones probably reeked.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, they always have BO, didn't brush their teeth.
Yeah, so this is actually pretty true to how it would have been.
I know I said they toned down the theme, but it's still super themed on the inside. Castle, balcony things. Oh, look, a knight. What could have really brought it to the next level is if they were blasting Princess Diana by Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj. It'd be a complete royal family vibes. In the hood, I'm like Princess Diana. Like, I've never related to a lyric more. This isn't medieval. Checking into the hotel with an iPad. It's actually pretty modern. Isn't that kind of ironic? What's going on? We've secured the keys to the castle. Time to see what royal evening we have in front of us.
If there's so many rooms at this hotel, who's the king? Are we all peasants in this hotel? Because I don't think there can be thousands of kings and queens.
This is a very royal elevator.
These are actually really big.
Oh my God.
It's actually cool when people vandalize stuff because it's like, wait, so we can vandalize it too then? Sounds fun looking at this window because I feel like I would be the princess where like the king is like so mean to me, so I'm trying to get help from the peasants. Help me, the king is being mean to me. I guess why am I making that glamorous? But I just, in the movies, I feel like that's what happens.
I hope a man saves me. Please save me from the kingdom. Hey, we're walking through the castle hallways. Here we are. No smoking. Sorry, Jacob.
Shit.
Immediately, I got a whiff of chlorine smell. Do we have a pool? Also, I was a little bit scared walking into this because I did see online that at this hotel, like a year ago, it went viral on Twitter because somebody walked into their room and there was just a man sleeping on the bed.
Excuse me, sir. Hello.
So that could happen theoretically throughout any time.
Well, that drawer is open, so someone might be in here.
Hello?
Why is that drawer open?
Big grand reveal of the castle view. I feel like a queen. I mean, nothing in here really screams castle.
Oh, there's this.
I guess that's the one thing. I thought this would be exactly like a real castle. Is the bathroom at least castle themed?
Oh, there's another photo that like gives castle vibes. Wait, they have this little thing saying that this is an eco toilet. I thought if you were a king, you don't give a f about water preservation.
I know, we shouldn't have to worry about the environment. That's not for kings and queens. Like, we're the ones who ruin the environment and use all the resources. That's what I thought was going down.
I feel like that's not good branding for this hotel.
Small actions, big impact on the world. Like, we don't have time for that. We're royal.
I don't want to reuse, reduce, recycle. I want to throw it away, burn it,
and buy more.
Yeah.
Queen shit.
This isn't a full body mirror. I can't even see my face.
That's not giving royal. You're scary. Bathrooms in hotel were gross, and they don't even supply face wash or conditioner. Would never stay here again. That person's an effing liar, and we're here to expose them. They do. Oh crap. Yeah, they just have shampoo and body wash. They actually don't have conditioner. And I don't see any face wash anywhere, but I don't think most hotels provide face wash. Like, girl, you gotta buy your own face wash. Oh, they actually don't give you hand soap though. Guess you just use the bathroom body wash. Back in the medieval times, they didn't really worry about hand soap and conditioner, face wash. We're getting medieval, honey.
Isn't that very on theme, actually?
Yeah, it is.
There's this gold mirror.
Oh, this is queen shit.
Started from the bottom, now the whole team here.
Oh, living the royal life. I swear it's always eat the rich until you find yourself in a castle. Once you're at the top of the castle like we are right now, those views change real quick. I feed the rich! Feed the rich! Kings and queens. So now it's just all about doing royal family type stuff.
I wouldn't want to be royalty because like from what you hear, it isn't a type of thing where like everyone's so uptight. I'd rather like be part of the Duggar family if I had to choose.
Really? Why are the only options royal family or the Duggars family?
I don't know.
Beheading people is bad, and I'm glad that kings don't do that anymore. If all of the kings and the queens had the thrones! Since we're kings and queens up in the castle, let's call the front desk and yell at them. Just kidding, guys. I know a lot of kings and queens do abuse their power, but Jacob and I, as royals, are going to treat the community with respect. Of course, we're still gonna take everyone's earnings. We can fund the castle and all of our riches, but we won't treat anyone rudely. Like, we'll never yell at anyone, but we will take most of your paycheck. That's very royal behind us. There's just people offering to give you a massage. That'll make you feel like a king.
It costs money though, right?
Are you for real? We shouldn't have to pay for that. We're royalty. The illusion is really getting broken the more we're here.
I just feel like a regular Joe.
It is odd how most of the castle is slot machines and gambling, but I guess when you think about it, that's sort of how this town or village, if you will, that's how they're funding the castle and the royal family, through the gambling money.
People gamble and they think they're gonna get rich like the kings and queens, but they never will.
The money goes straight to all the kings and queens who live in the castle. Sort of a metaphor for society.
Didn't you say that one of the biggest jackpots was made here?
A lot of people say this is the luckiest casino on the strip because it still holds the title for the biggest jackpot won. Yeah, on March 21st, 2003, somebody won $39.7 million here on a slot machine.
Maybe we should gamble.
We're gonna test our luck at this casino, and by the end of this video, we might have won 50 million. We might hold the new title for the biggest jackpot won.
Classic handshake we've been doing since we've been 2.
Will they win?
I'm feeling lucky. Just gonna put 20 in, and let's see what we can do. That was $4.
Oh, you need to change it. Can you change it?
But I won $5, so.
You actually won $1.
But
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Jacob, why did it do that? I think something big's about to happen. It's all
Something
shaking.
really big is happening.
There's an alarm. I love gambling. Royalty. I just won $27.
Okay, I lost $5 so far.
Don't lose hope. Jacob,
I just won $20.
Jacob's actually kind of psychic. One time you predicted the exact day our dog who was healthy, you predicted the day he was gonna die. Which people might say that's psychic or you did a curse. But the reason why I mention that is because you're kind of psychic, so just follow your psychic intuition of what's gonna win us $1 million.
I feel like if I did have psychic abilities, it's not gambling.
Well, with that mindset, I don't know if I was using my psychic abilities or it was just some deep evolutionary need to be around knockers, but I tried my luck at this machine. Hey, look all the beer filling it up. I won the beer bonus.
Well, you didn't really win anything though.
Wait, that was all just for show?
Yeah, because you didn't win anything. I won 45 cents.
Like, you're doing really good.
I think I found out what I'm good at in life.
We didn't win, so we are not the holders of the record of the biggest jackpot won on the strip.
Oh, how it goes.
It was now time to try out their center bar to see if they had some medieval style drinks. They did have a menu of signature cocktails, but the bartender straight up told us not to buy any. He grabbed the menu out of our hands and he was like, don't. He was like, these drinks suck. He was like, oh, you want the blueberry one? I don't know how long those blueberries have been sitting in the fridge. Don't order that. I was pleased with his honesty. So instead, he whipped us up his own signature cocktail. Also, after he made these drinks, he said, this one's on us, by the way. So I don't know what's going on. We actually are being treated like royalty. I think the universe might have just blessed us. I found 4 cents. And I know a lot of you guys might be saying, Lucas, bring that to Lost and Found. Hell no. It's a doggy dog world, honey. The Excalibur has the longest running dinner show on the strip. It's called the Tournament of Kings. It's basically just medieval times. If you've ever been to that restaurant, you walk into the arena, you immediately smell horse shit, but like that's what you want because like there's horses there and obviously that's what it's gonna smell like. It's just, I love it. So we're part of France, so like baguettes and stuff.
What? Why are we different countries?
I think there's gonna be a war in the middle. I just wanna see people fight. On the menu, they had Jello shots, so obviously we had to get them. Jello shot time.
Hey.
Pre-game for the Tournament of Kings.
This is kind of what the hot girls are doing.
Oh, isn't it kind of a hot girl thing doing Jello shots?
Oh, wait, that one was actually good.
To fit in the medieval aesthetic, you eat with your hands. There is no silverware.
I was just about to ask, where are the utensils? I'm so fancy.
It's the medieval times. We're in a castle. Just eat with your hands.
This is kind of toning into the video of Trish and Hayda's eating only the skids of a KFC bucket. Kind of what's happening.
That is a classic. Ugh, it's so fun eating with your hands. Ooh, a dessert apple pie thing. As you can see from this slideshow of photos, the show was great. I love it because you just get to yell the whole time. Like the whole time you're cheering for your country, you're booing the enemies. You just gotta let loose. I'm pretty sure our team won, so y'all. All of you. If you were there at that show that night and you were part of another country, you lost. Ho. After dinner, we were forced to see Thunder Down Under. We did it for this video. Like we would never do something so sinful like that in real life. Videos aren't real life. This show is all just about shirtless men from Australia specifically, dancing. Like, I would never. I'm straight. Thunder Down Under. I didn't film the actual show, obviously, but this is us walking into the theater. Just a bunch of big screens of the Australian men flexing. We purposely bought seats in the very back, but it was kind of empty since we saw it during a weekday. So they gave us third row seats. They were like, oh, your lucky day, come to the front. And we were like, oh, we'd rather be in the back. So then we moved back to the back. Okay, they moved us to the back, thankfully, because I did not want to be up close. We just didn't want the men grabbing us and like throwing us around on stage, you know? Because that's what they actually did during the show. They'd find a woman in the crowd, throw her up in the air pretty much. It was crazy. I thought this was a family hotel. There was a moaning contest. Like they had women come up and see who could do the best moan. Like it was great. I actually loved it. My only complaint is like they waste a lot of shirts. You don't even want to know how many shirts they rip open. And I was thinking like, what? Like now that shirt's ruined. Like I hope they reuse those shirts somehow. I'm not kidding, maybe 300 shirts were ripped open during that show because every time they come out on stage, rip it. So they run around all of the tables and one of them ran on our table and knocked Jacob's drink over. It spilled all over Jacob. They felt very bad. They like brought Jacob this towel. They were like, oh my gosh, we're so sorry. Oh, and to keep it on the Australia theme, they like sometimes showed kangaroos and koalas on the screen as they were gyrating. So it was like, oh yeah, like they're Australian. Like they kept it all in theme, which was cool. Like every now and then they'd show Vegemite and then like thrust into a chair. I can't believe we had to go to that show for this video. Ugh, thank God that's over. Of course, royal people don't just order one meal for their meals. They need a whole spread, a whole array of different food items to choose from. And luckily, that's exactly what's gonna happen at the buffet at the Excalibur.
So luxurious.
The breakfast buffet was good, you know, it was just a buffet. Like it wasn't like, oh my gosh, it changed my life, you know? But they did have an omelet station, as you can see with this omelet. And all this footage right here, this might be super valuable one day because right across the street at the Luxor, their buffet just closed. So a lot of people think that the Excalibur buffet could be next. This could be the last footage of this buffet before it dies. Well, for actual royal people, it lasts their whole life, but we had to check out. Now it's back to being regular peasants. We've been kicked out of the castle.
I would even go as far to say that the whole thing was an illusion, and it never was real.
We were never actually royal?
Yeah.